Hey, how's it going, everyone? Scorpion Taz here, back with Fallout. We're going to be on for about 2 hours, and we're going to be working on the boathouse, finishing up the boathouse, and we're going to take in Covet's secrets, find out what's going on in Covet, why they're so secretive, and all that fun stuff. So, we've got some people already settling in the boathouse. That's good to see. We've got one here. Let's go ahead and
Hi.
talk.
I don't think we've met. What can I do to help out?
Yeah, let me show you.
Sure.
So we're going to put this guy. Oops. We're going to take this guy and put him on our our carrots. That way we have food. Now let's go find the other person. Here she is. Let's see. What's she gonna be on? Really don't have anything for her to be on right now. So for now, we're just gonna leave her be. We do need to add defense to this location. I believe the defense points are up the road, but we've got to double check that, obviously. Let's go ahead and... So one thing I did after I went off the air is we have the Nixie wall clocks. I have one there. I have one in the kitchen above the stove. And then one in the one up here. Where did I put it? Oh, right here. So they all say 623, which is great. So that being said, we have a Brahma trough. So if we ever get some Brahmin, but I need to find out where we're gonna put these. Where the defenses are going to go. Like I said, I think they're up the road on each side, but it might be over here as well, especially with that there. So we need to drop a terminal in just so we can see. Yeah, we're going to get to this. This thing's cool. But we don't need that right now. I do know that that's going to be most likely Spectacle Island just because of the amount of room we need. We're going to load holotape. Oops. Alright, so I don't have that holotape with me. I just got through dumping a lot of stuff over at Red Rocket. So let me run back to Red Rocket real quick and get the holotape I need. Sorry about that. The settlement management tools or something like that. Anyways, the it lets us see where certain things are. For those of you that saw that I streamed earlier today, sorry about the split football game. That was due to a miscommunication with my job. Normally I have Tuesdays off, and my job decided, hey, let's schedule her for a shift that she knows nothing about. So being my manager had some words today. But it's all good. Everything worked out. I still feel like crap, and yeah, probably will tomorrow as well. I would normally have done a lot more streaming today, but like I said, I haven't really felt good, so we're gonna to stream what we can. I'm gonna stream what I can. But at the end of the day, if I feel like crap, I'm not going to stream, or I'm going to stream with no audio. Let's see. Where did I put... Oh, I know where I put it. Put it upstairs. So I've done a little bit of work behind the scenes on this little hotel idea here. We've got this now, which I love. I love how these displays snap together. But that's not why we're here. We're here to go into this room and grab a holotape. Hey Jessica. Thanks for tuning in. So we need settlement management holotape and this synth fabrication schematics. Let's go ahead and grab that too. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, phones are not cheap. I should know. I've broken several. I've had other people break them as well. Luckily, the ones I buy are around $500, so not the thousands of dollars like other phones. So let's see, Boathouse. Here we go. All right, so I decorated the boathouse a good bit. Of course, as I've said, all my streams are definitely not for anyone under 18. It's view at your own risk, obviously, because there are mods that I have that are very adult. I'll just put it that way. I'm double checking something. Just give me a second. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it rained here last night, so, or yesterday, so I understand that. All right. Time to check out these points. Last time we were on this area, I did all the power. This power grid, I think, turned out really well, considering I had no clue how I was going to do it when I started. All right. And we're going to go here. Turn that on. Okay. So, remember how I said sometimes spawn points are in very bad locations? Well, here's one. Looks like we have 3 this time. Here's number 2. And number 3 looks like it's up here. Yeah, so this little platform here is number 3. If we come into the settlement. Alright, so this is number 1. This is dead inside the settlement. This is like the worst spot. Number 2 is there, number 3 is up there. So, how do we defend this? We're going to put a 270 right here. So there's going to be one facing that way, one facing that way, and one facing that way. Alright, so let's go ahead and get... right now I'm not on a mission. I'm building the boathouse up for settlers, which we've already got 2 settlers. Which I've kind of started just letting the settlers start populating all my settlements. Because they seem kind of dead otherwise. But the last mission I did was getting into the Institute and getting Virgil his serum. Which, unfortunately, the way that mission works is you can't leave until you talk to all the scientists, the department scientists. So that was a little annoying. But in the end, it's like this gameplay is glitched badly. Like I'm every once in a while, everyone makes fun of the game because it's Preston always has something else for you to do. I haven't, like, today was the first time I'd gotten a mission from Preston in like a week. And I've been playing almost daily. And I was playing some off camera just to kind of fill out some decorations and stuff in some of the settlements. And Preston actually gave me a mission, which I was shocked. Went ahead and did that. So we have Norfolk Beach on our settlement list now. But yeah, like he hasn't even, like I have so many settlements under my control. I should have already gotten the mission for the castle. I still haven't gotten it yet. He still has not given me the mission for the castle, which is frustrating, but at the same time, I have kind of done some things that kind of disrupt that. All right, so we're going to have one facing this way, one facing here, and then one facing there. We don't technically need this one, but I'm going to take these two out real quick. We're going to take these two out just to do a second layer. Alright, so that being said, now it probably is not going to let us put those back in. Yeah, those aren't going to go back in with those like that. So we're going to take these out. Put these back in. Put those in. And those go in. Ain't this easy? And then these will go in. I wouldn't suggest going over too tall here because truthfully, if you go over 2, you're kind of defeating the purpose of it because you need what's the word I'm looking for? You need a way to get up there, and it really just becomes too complicated once you get that high up. And there's another structure you can use to do taller towers. But if you're going to do the layered effect, I think 2 is enough because otherwise your conduit gets too complicated, all of that. So we're going to come up here. We're going to stand here because this one's not going to get used. And if you're wondering what could be taller than this, the Vault-Tec atrium has some really tall stuff in it. Alright, so we're going to bring in our turrets. And place these down. Right now I'm just placing them down to get them down, and we can move them into position. Alright, so there's our position. Now we're going to, you guys seen me do this several times now. I love how easy this is. We're going to put the four-way here. Oops. We're going to put four-way in right here. Now, this one we're going to just use two of these. We're going to remove the four-way. And we're going to use the inverted side panel, or side piece one. This one. Connect. Alright, we're connected. We can remove this. And now we just go to this one. As you can see, that sticks through, no problem. This great thing about conduit is that it doesn't seem to have a clipping issue. This, we're going to put these in here. Push them up to the edge so that they're as close as we can get them to the target, where they still look good on the ledge. Unfortunately, sometimes you just can't get out of the... Oops. That looks good. Alright, so now we're going to drop that line straight down via a conduit. This time using the four-way with the up. Now, because I don't want this to be stuck in the post, I want to do it like that. And we're going to... Basically, it's just going to snap wherever it snaps. There we go. And that's going to allow me to now do a single, because all we need is the single. We don't need any other conduit. That's going to go to those three. We can delete that. And now we have that coming down. Alright, and then all we've got to do is... Oops. Alright. You're good, Pat. You're totally good. I totally get it. Interact all you want. Ask questions. I totally get the desire to know more. So we're going to, again, the vertical conduits are a mod. If you want to find out all the mods I use, check out the description. The Nexus Collections link is in the description. Alright, so as you can see, this is a little low. It's a little low in retrospect to the tower itself. But if I raise the tower just a bit, so it's not going to want to, see how it doesn't want to go down any? So see how it's not wanting to go down any? It's like literally not wanting to do anything. So let's put this here. Let's grab this. Nope, still not going to do it. That's fine. So we're going to see if we can just get it to snap where we have visual. And we don't, okay? So you can see this isn't wanting to snap into place where I want it. But I can play a little trick. I can set it here. It's going to float. Alright. Alright, so then we just re-grab. That's what it needed. Just me to re-grab it. There we go. Everything's in. As I've said, if it seems like it's not going to work, just keep trying. Remove pieces. Do whatever you got to do to get it to work. We're going to aim that to the middle. And then we're going to aim down with the conduit, with the junction being there. Now, obviously, I don't want to use this to then go into the ground. You know, that's one way to do it. Back here, I have, so right here, I have that going inside. You can see it barely sticking out right there, but that's actually a radiator. So the question becomes, where do I have a way to run it? It's right here. This is a conduit junction here. Let's move these trash cans. I love hiding it. I love the hide idea too, because it gives you more freedom with your build. Very minimalistic. I'm very much about that. If it looks good, it's going to act correctly. So we just use this. We just use this line right here as our wire glitch to that conduit. That conduit can then connect to this one. If you watched my 6-minute video on the glitch, I showed in that video how the wire actually runs underground. Now right here, you can see that I'm running this off the house to the water purifier and to the beacon. Never daisy chain if you can help it. Always come off of a central point. So I'm not sure if you saw the first part of this, Pat, but what we did is most telephone poles have a ground wire. Well, this ground wire is actually a live wire. So we built it to look like it's going up to the telephone pole. And then the telephone pole looks like it's coming out of this transformer and going over to the house. So this is one instance where the wire actually is beneficial. It's a visual asset that I utilize. Same here. Wire to the garage. It works. Visually it works, and and it's great for for the visual effect. Here, I don't really want the wire showing, so that's why I did it with conduit here. Even though the wire is showing, kinda, in that from here to here. Actually, it's not showing because it's not active, right? I forgot to install it. Does help to install things. So we're going to go here up to there. Yeah, yeah, exactly. This looks like the pole is then, like the transformers are then wired down here. This looks like a ground wire, even though it's blatantly obvious that that's a live conduit. But at first glance, like if you're just walking up on it, it looks like it's supposed to be there. It looks like a ground wire. Yeah, exactly. Some wire, like here, I mean, even beyond the limits of the settlement, the wires are good. So, the wires don't fail until way out there. So the wires seem to be legit, and see how they're moving? There's physics in those wires. So it seems legit that this could be a ground wire to that pole. So I love the way it looks. I love the way it reacts. So that's why I used wires in here. Like I've said before, I don't like overly using wires, but sometimes wires are necessary. Look at my sanctuary build. The guide wire is going from lamppost to lamppost. That adds authenticity, aesthetics. It makes it look correct. Here, this makes it look correct. I mean, yes, I could easily have buried this underground. I could have put an outhouse on top of it like I usually do. But quite honestly, where are you going to put it? This ground is very uneven. I don't want to put it near the water because that's kind of obvious. Water and electricity don't mix. So yeah, it made sense to put it across the road. It made sense to utilize this little trick. It's funny because electricity and water seem to mix in this game. I've seen people put power generators underwater, and they work, which shouldn't be a thing. So, what are we gonna do with this? This was a question I proposed. Well, okay, smarty pants. Yes, DC power and water do mix. My thoughts on this area, we can make it a crafting station. Put some crafting stuff in here. I could put shops across here. You know, I always put a clinic and a bar into every settlement. You know, I could do that here. I could do that right in the front. Barn doors are open. We're open for business. Barn doors are closed. We're closed. So, don't think that's going to be very helpful up there. So, we have options that we can do here. But there seems to be a collision right about there, which is a collision I don't like very much. So what I'm thinking is I can go this way. Alright, now to straighten these up and to give them some space. So that little insert piece there looks like a good spot to use as a lineup. Not bad. I'd say that's straight. You can. There is a mod that lets you make things static and make them sit on ledges, but it's a pain in the ass. I would just rather not use it, in all honesty. Yeah, you can do it with mods, but not without mods. I can find the name of that mod later on. Remind me to get you the name of that mod. So we're going to close that door, although I'm sure it will get opened many times. Yeah, so now the question is there enough room for them to walk? I don't think there is, so we're going to pull this out. Now that we got it straight, I'm going to pull it out 2 board widths. Like that. I think that's plenty of room now. Alright, and then on this side of the wall, we need some tables. And as y'all know, my favorite table to use is actually under chairs. And we're going to go to the booth, to the diner booth. Love this table because it seats 2 to 4 easily, and it's easy to put against a wall. Alright. We're gonna go with that. And as you can see, that whole thing is just not straight, so we're going to grab all of it. The great thing about being in a building that's already here is it's non-selectable. I can't select anything here. If I was to make this, I would have to build these, like put these out on the road and then select them and bring them inside. Here, I can just select and bring inside. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that problem happen. I think that's why all the static wall or static buildings are built the way they are. But the barn doors seem to do a really good job, even if they're partially blocked. What do you mean oh, yeah. Turning room. Yeah, they seem to not be able to turn on their own body size. Alright, so that is how we're going to take care of this. We're going to decorate this a little bit. Let me show this. So if you want to see really what this video of the Wasteland mod can do, check out my Kingsport Lighthouse video. That one was a lot of fun. That one, I took the Kingsford Lighthouse and made it an outdoor cinema, basically. So I found out I had downloaded this. Not sure what it's part of. But yeah, it's a mini Nuka-Cola station. And I thought maybe putting it like right here, but it blocks the worker. So I'm not sure what to do with this just yet. We're gonna go to decorations, we're gonna go to miscellaneous. Oh yes, a basketball hoop inside the garage. That would be fun. Not. So, I'm gonna kind of have some fun with this. And put some candles up here. I know it's ultra unrealistic that the candles never melt. But it does add some cool lighting. I could put them up here as well, but I actually would like to catch a cat for this settlement. So I'm going to put a cat bowl up there. You know the cat's going to find a way up there. So no dog in this settlement. Put some lighting. True, that's a very good use of them. However, I do have radiant power for the entire building, so I'm not really worried about that. These are good too. They're candles in wall sconces. Now, I like the flags, and we're gonna actually put a couple of flags in. One on each side. Yeah, I never say it right. I mean, give me a break. I'm from Texas. What do you expect? I did good to know 10 words of Spanish. Yeah, exactly. What you said. I got the Institute flag. There's the Minuteman flag that I need. Alright. Make sure that's not the Enclave one. Alright. Those just cover those windows, no big deal. Alright, now for some lighting, for some actual lighting. Now normally I would just hang these, but I actually thought of having these on the tables, but unfortunately they're a pain to get on the table. But I figured out if I just eliminate the base on the table look. Again, totally doable without mods. I am using a mod. So, you know, this is totally feasible without mods. If you think mods are cheating, so be it. Right now, I think I'm running 128. No, 114 active mods right now for me. I have 120 downloaded, but only 114 active. Alright, so normally I would put these in because they put off a lot of light. But I've got to see if I can connect to this overhang right here first. So it looks like whoever, when they made this, they shrank that just a little. So that's not going to line up. Alright. Too bad. So maybe doing this is the better option. Alright. So that lit up the space for sure. But if I wanted to light it up some more, let's go right here. So it's just finding a way to work with what you're given. Sometimes you just find ways to light a space up without really thinking about all the electricity you're actually using. Now, one thing that I love doing, and I gotta figure out where to do it on this building, is I love putting the name Scrabble style in neon on a building. And I'm not real sure where to put this one. Because I like to put it where it's seen from the front. But as you can tell, this one, the only real place I could put it would be right here. And I'm not real sure if it's gonna fit. so let's try it. Obviously, this is going to have to fit way over here. And we've got to figure out how it's going to interact. So I think I know how we're going to do this. Oops. Wrong letter. Ooh, and we're not gonna... Okay. We're gonna have to go up. So that's our main word, and then boathouse will be the next word. But unfortunately, we have to have the B or the B-O. Not that kind of B-O, perverts. So maybe here? Alright. And then yellow, or orange is going to be the other color. Whoa. Okay, that was strange. Game just crashed for no reason. Let's log back in. Interesting that it crashed. Not sure what happened there. Totally unsure what happened. I've had it crash when I'm doing stuff, like weird stuff, but never had that happen like that. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I've had it crash during build mode, but usually it's from me jumping in and out of the game. Like if I'm typing to you guys instead of talking, I've had it crash during that. But yeah, I'm not real sure what happened there because I was in the middle of putting lettering on, which now I've got to go redo a lot of stuff because obviously I didn't save. We'll see how much stuff I have to redo. All right. Yeah, we have a lot to redo. So yeah, we're not going to redo it right now. So tower will go there. Clinic. All of this has to be redone. So I'm going to get the name on the building and then go back and do all that other stuff. But we may go and do Covenant first. We may go do Coveted after I get the name on the building. I've got to start remembering lots more saving, especially with how unstable the game's been since the next gen updates. I probably should activate the size meter, but I just don't. I thought about rolling back. Sorry. I thought about rolling back, but most of my mods need have now updated to need the patch. Some don't, but some do. All right, there is our name on the wall. And so we're an hour in. I will come back and redo what we lost. Quick save. I'll come back and do those. We're gonna go over to Covenant. Now, I don't even bother with Covenant, playing Covenant how you're supposed to play it. And you're gonna see me do something that I do anyways after the fact, but we're gonna do it before. Yes, there is a console command called disable. I can disable anything in the game. And it's just easier to go ahead and disable all these turrets instead of having to blow them up, because I can come back and put these same turrets right back on here, and they're my turrets, not Coveted's turrets. I find disable works much better. Mark for delete I don't like because it takes a minute to actually delete them. Alright, you ever do that? That was actually, you can just type enable and it shows back up. What do you mean? Like, you're talking skeletons? sometimes skeletons are cool to have around, but other times they're not. It's kind of what you preference. Some skeletons are designed to not disappear. Obviously, skeletons that were there before you took over a settlement. Anything you kill is slated to disappear after a set amount of time. All right. Yeah. Don't want to be sleeping next to the dead. So, Covenant is that. That's Covenant. But you see that little cove right there that's being made by the whatever that is, by the drainage things. We're gonna swim over there.
You sure it's safe to swim here?
Now I've already grabbed the you can see the vertibird right there. I've already grabbed the power armor that was on the underwater right there. Sewer, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, I don't like how there's some bodies that say too heavy. And then you strip them naked and they're like, oh, now they're not. It's like, okay, yeah, okay, thanks. Yeah, Manny, you're toast.
No.
Let's switch to something a little bit closer combat now. Compound keys. Not really worried about anything other than on Manny. Oh, Manny doesn't have it. Okay. They did not see it coming. That is true.
That's one way to keep out uninvited guests.
Oh God.
What just happened?
What just happened? You got shot in the back of the neck. That's what just happened. So can anyone tell me what the test they're using to figure out if someone's a synth is actually from? Does anyone know? It's actually a reused asset. Yeah, Fallout 3.
Something's out there. Find him.
It was like, can you reuse an asset any more blatantly? Yep, goat test. Which, how many people actually did the goat test?
Come back.
Who actually did the goat test in Fallout 3? And didn't just pay off the teacher?
Think they've run off?
Because I just paid off the teacher. I had no desire to start the game with a freaking test.
Gone.
I don't know why I still have pipe Piper with me. I don't need her.
Maybe it's over.
You're looking in the wrong spot, dude. So much fun. Alright, I hit the wrong button, so I didn't jump. Who the followers? I don't mind how much the followers talk.
Hey,
Alright, let's try that again. I almost had the jump. I don't either. The only time I
false alarm.
usually have companions is when I have to, or when I'm trying to do the affection thing. Alright. If I could hit enter, that would help. No. Why is that not working? Toggle collisions. Alright, it's not wanting to work for some odd reason. Yeah. There is a mod that actually gives you the rocket pack without the armor. But I also have this. Game alteration, player mod, change jump height. We're gonna go 5 times. There. Okay. Problem solved. Yeah, that... You just have to remember to put it back to 1. Game alteration, player modification, change jump height. Yeah, you can change a lot of stuff about your character, including going into the look menu from that. But you better be quick with putting yourself in the right position for that, because once you're in it, you can't move the camera.
thought I saw something. Must be protected.
Hey, being Spider-Man is not a bad thing.
Damn, where'd you go?
So, like, I just skipped a big chunk of the compound by making, because technically I just do that jump and skip the compound now. Do I really want to talk to you?
And here you are. You've cut a bloody...
I'll give you a fair hearing.
How considerate. What would you do if your family was destroyed by a synth right in front of you when you were but a child? Would you roll over and accept it? Or would you do something about it?
True.
I've been there, but I haven't resorted to torturing innocents.
Casualties are inevitable. It may not look like it, but we're at war. As long as the Institute walks invisibly amongst us, they strike without warning and control us from the shadows. I've dedicated my life to devising a test to detect these hidden Siths.
Yeah.
To root them out,
It's weird
so
because
they can
you
be
gotta
extinguished.
come destroy this before
Isn't
you
that
can
a
actually
goal
get
worth
access
fighting
to
for?
get access to all the stuff in Covenant.
Who really knows what the Institute is responsible for?
And how do they manage a living sin? But it turns out the test is in its
Right?
You're using a flawed test. Yeah, they call it the safe test.
It sounds like your test may not even work.
There is a correlation. Covenant is but most important. I will make you a deal.
That's a deal I won't accept.
The pain you've caused, it ends today.
Then you'll just have to kill me.
Don't worry. I will. But I won't murder you. You're gonna see the bullet coming. Not that it does you any good because your brains got blown out.
A lot of nifty toys in here.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna see the bullet coming for the split second before you're destroyed. Now, I know that she's a synth. Spoiler alert, she's a synth.
Hi.
Please don't hurt me. You know your way around a bobby pin. Please don't hurt me.
It's all right. You're safe now.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm Amelia Stockton. I'm not a synth.
I believe you.
I just want this nightmare to end. Oh, thank goodness. I'm free. I'm never ever coming back here.
I don't think anyone wants to come back to this hole in the ground.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even have a mission for Stockton, so he'll say a couple of things to me, but once you reveal that you've released her, yeah, he's pretty useless. Yeah, Stockton's interesting because he's so pivotal with the railroad, but yet doesn't really have much to say after you free Amelia. Now we get to go blow up Covenant. Ooh, right in the eye. Nice shot. Okay, not sure why he got... Sometimes you just gotta wonder, what's up with the ragdoll physics?
Who's there? What was that?
What was that? That was Jean getting his brains blown out.
It's over with, shall we? Blue work.
No, these are good.
Think I'm scared, huh? Come back here.
Yeah, my bullets won.
This?
Yeah. They all got what was coming to them. They want to be idiots. I'll treat them like idiots. Even though I do lose a merchant. Out of that, it's... How many did I destroy their heads? 1, 2. Yeah. Now I should be able to take this. Yeah. I hate how that closes. So, you notice that all these people are outside this? Drag their happy asses back over to the doors. And of course you can put them in some precarious positions as well. There's gotta be more. Oh, there's one. Yep, scrap the people, get fertilizer. No, not a mod. It's legit. You can do it with any person in your inside your settlements should be able to be scrapped. Because I don't have the scrap everything mod installed. If I did, there would be a lot more stuff that I could scrap. Coveted's the easy one because it's you have all the bodies right there. I'm pretty sure it's not a mod. So you get fertilizer, bone, and cloth out of them. I might have scrap everything on because these are scrappable. Unless that's part of the clean and smooth mod. So now everything is set to unowned. I typically don't really do anything with this area until it's like late in the game. Even though I've already been inside the Institute, I feel that this area is not needed. So we're gonna leave that be. Mainly because this take to get this completely set up as a functional area to turn into a full retail store. It takes a lot of clipping stuff in. It's a very big pain in the ass. What's the letter? Okay. So obviously I like to just delete, scrap those.
Well, there's a classic.
Alright. So I'm thinking about how I could set this up. I will probably gut this office area. I'll probably gut it and set this up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a lot of different ways I could do it. But see, not everything in here is selectable. Like, the desk is not selectable, but the computer on it is. This desk is selectable. All of this is selectable. Oh! Didn't know about that before. Did not realize there was a safe there. Alright, let's see what safe report is because I've never seen that. Alright, so these are, I don't really know what to do with Deezer, but we're gonna just assume he's gonna stay here. Exactly, like I've never known that safe was there. Yeah, if you hit him by accident, he will turn hostile. That's why I let everyone come to me. Once I kill the guard, everyone comes out, and I can just pick them off as they come out and never have to worry about hitting Deezer. The other thing with Deezer is if you use VATS, you never have to worry about hitting him. Like that's one spot I would definitely have it where you are not consuming AP and all that, and when you're using VATS. One shot kills help too. Alright. So we took care of Covenant.
Hey,
I'm gonna
you say the
send
word.
Piper
What's going on?
home.
It's time we called it quits.
Suppose I'll head home.
And you are going to Red Rocket to starve because I don't have anyone there. You don't have any food there? Got plenty of Nuka-Cola. Enjoy the Nuka-Cola. Alright. So we need some lighting in here. Let's save before we do any construction. And we're going to need our lighting back in here. So we know what we're going to have in here. And we know what we're going to have right here. So do this real quick. You guys have seen me do this. I'm just gonna fly through it, not really worry about explaining again. Those go in. This one comes out. These two go in. So someone asked me the other day where I got the idea for this concept that I'm doing right here. And the answer is a YouTuber named Oxhorn. I first saw this in one of his settlement builds, and I was like, that's a cool concept. I wonder if I can use it. I can mimic it. What can I do with it? So I started playing around with it, and I figured out how to do it. His are a little different than mine. I put mine on 4 posts. I think he only puts his on 2. But it just works. It's a concept that works. I'm not gonna say it's my original concept because it's not. Never has been, never will be. But at the end of the day, when you find something that works, even if it's not your own concept, you use it because you know it works. If it didn't work, you wouldn't use it, right? Alright. let's grab our ladders. Alright, and just to show this off again, so I'm going to do this a little different this time. Well, no, I'm going to do it the same way. Sorry. Allergy's super bad right now, so sorry for all the sneezing. So we can do it this way too. It's not as clean. I'm gonna put, no, I'm gonna put this over here for now. We just need to go down. And there we go. Put our turrets in. Now, some have asked why I use the heavy laser turrets, because they take it, they're effective. Yeah, I could use the machine gun turrets, but those use bullets. And laser turrets are higher powered, hence why I use them. Now, you might say, well, why do you use a 10mm for your main weapon? Because I have one-shot kills on. It doesn't matter what I use. And a 10mm, there are plenty of them, so you can have them modded in multiple different ways. I just happen to like the way I have mine modded. Oops. Now to the second level. And here we're going to put the turrets in first so that I can move them around. See, in the way I put these in, any spawn point should have a laser shooting at it, or two lasers shooting at it. This spawn point should have 4, and that spawn point should have 4, with the way these are put in. Because remember, they have a 180-degree span. Now we're going to put our conduit back in. There we go. And I just realized I can use this. No, not gonna work how I want it. So sometimes that one works, but with how high it is up, we're going to go with this one. That just gives me, that tells me which way I'm going. And we're gonna go with a single. And like I've said before, do not daisy chain things, because if raiders come and shoot the start of a daisy chain, then your entire you've lost everything within that chain. So that being said, you never want to daisy chain this stuff together. I mean, daisy chaining off of a single conduit junction is fine, but daisy chaining three of your turrets together, and then they take out the first turret, it kind of destroys your daisy chain, and you're left holding the bag, so to speak. All right. Remember, it doesn't matter which way you go on your connectors. I could have gone to there even. We're gonna come out, we're gonna save. Alright. Store. Clinic. And bar. As long as you have the caps, using the largest bar and clinic is preferable. We're gonna see if we got it straight. I don't think we do. No. Alright, there we go. Straight, nice. Do our tables. I have noticed something in Sanctuary where I've got a bunch of these tables lined up, and it seems like Preston doesn't understand what a handrail is, because he's stepping through the handrails to sit in these booths, which I think is kind of funny. Oops. Alright, that's as close as that's gonna get. That looks good. Looks like we got that one straight. Now I am gonna put this one on here just to complete the look. Something I forgot to do last time. Now, did y'all like the lighting that this gave off, or should I just put regular lights up there instead of all the candles? Let me know. Right now I'm going to do our maybe try something different here. You like the candles? Yeah, candles can be useful for that. There's another thing I want to try. I know of a way to make the grills look like they have they're lit, and I want to try to mimic that, but that's it's a difficult. It's kind of difficult to get the grills lit how I want it. But we are going to put the cat bowl up there. I think I like the softer light that this gives. I really won't know how it looks until nightfall, but I have means to make it look night. Well, I have means to change the time of day, I should say. So you can catch cats. And if you catch a cat, the cat bowl serves as kind of where they like to hang out. Kind of like a dog house will make a dog hang out at the dog house. So I figure if I can catch a cat, yeah, using cages. If I catch a cat, I can use it to get, I can use it, and I'm not saying it's gonna climb up there, but it should spawn up there at least every once in a while. There's a Jamaica Plains build that someone did that with the cat bowl, and then they went and caught a cat in Jamaica Plains. Which, don't get me wrong, the cages look ugly. The cages are nearly there as long as you need them, i.e. until you catch an animal. But they are kind of cool. It's something I really never played with a lot. But yeah, it's something we're going to try to do here. So we have small cages and we have a cat cage. We need Mirelurk meat, which really isn't too hard to get. Canned dog food for a dog. Alright. So all my Mirelurk meat is back at Sanctuary. Yeah, they use bait. You can even trap raiders. All you gotta do is have caps. Amazing what raiders are after. Yeah, Mirelurk meat for cats because they want the fish. Dog food because, hell, it's dog food. Yeah. I dumped all my food, all the aid stuff, because I just had so much of it. I just dumped it all in the cooler and left it at Sanctuary. So these two this ice cooler and this Nuka fridge, they're actually plugged in. So we're gonna scroll down to the M's. So I have ice cold whiskey, vodka, yeah. Anything that can change to ice cold, these can do it. So I have Mirelurk eggs and Mirelurk meat. I'm gonna grab both. Ground mole rat. Where'd you see that? Do I have ground mole rat? Add gourd blossom. Yeah, I don't have that either. I'm not sure where you find it at. It may be one of those things
Place
you
is really
make
coming together,
out of
huh?
mole rat.
I can't take all the credit.
Huh. I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure. I don't know what that mod is. I check the mod. I check Nexus every day for the new mods, and honestly, if I don't see anything I like, I just move on. I don't download mods just to try them. I download mods. I'll check it out. I'll check out the description of it, but not sure. Okay. Alright, so what do we have here? Human error. Find Old Man Stockton. He's at Bunker Hill. Talk to Father for Sith retention. Talk to Deacon. Talk to Ellie. Yeah, this one I'm holding off on. I don't really want to go to Bar Harbor right now. Oh. Alright, yeah, I haven't seen that mod. I need to go back to Nuka World. Alright. There's a lot of things I need to do that I just haven't done yet. A bunch of them I can just do off camera because they're not really significant. Alright. Now to build the cat cage. Small cages. Wait, soft shell Mirelurk. Okay. Where can I find some Mirelurks that I haven't already killed? Because I didn't see any soft shell. Yeah. So I need to find nest. Egg nest. Gotta figure out where there's egg nest at. Oh, that's a rock. I mean, I know that it's going to be near water. By the dam. Yeah. Trying to think. Where do I have on my map that I can get to easily? That's gonna have it. I think there should be some here. Are you talking about the dam by Sunshine Tidings? Yeah, I already cleared that area. Yeah, Sunshine Co-op, whatever. I'm pretty sure I can... There's some Mirelurks here. I know there's power armor in there. So let's go ahead and grab that. Add that to our collection. Yeah, I just want to blow that thing up. That blimp needs to be blown up. Let's see. Meyer Lurks. Where are you at, Meyer Lurks? Oh, that's a super mutant, not a Meyer Lurks, but still need to take him out. I don't think so. I think I have to use the artillery to blow it up. I mean, I don't think I'm able to. Let me... Either I'm too far away or... I'm gonna have to use artillery. Yeah, I wish I could cheap shot it like I do the vertibirds, but by the time I'm close enough to actually cheap shot it, I'm swarmed with all the Brotherhood of Steel. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's not any relics out here. Maybe a super mutant ran them all off. Fort Strong. I'm not sure if that's the real name of the fort or not. Like, the castle is Fort Independence. I know that. Fort Strong is, okay, that is the real name of the fort. Okay, cool. So they did use the real name. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So, it's kind of funny how some things they use the real name on. Like, I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, the name of places can't be copyrighted. Now, names like business names can be copyrighted, so like they can't use Fenway Park, and that's probably why they just call it Boston Airport. But like other things, they call it the Fins. Like the Fins sewer system. They call it the Fins. But I think that's the actual neighborhood name that Fenway Park is in. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not from the Boston area. I'm not from Northeast. I live in the Northeast, but I'm not from the Northeast. So, yeah, it's weird. So let's see, where else might have Mirelurks? Maybe if I search the... So you'll get to see Kingsford Lighthouse. This was one I did. I recorded it. Well, I did it live, but I did it as an unlisted live event just so it'd get recorded. And so, yeah. So this is how Kingsford Lighthouse stacked up. That map. So that is called Fallout 76 style map. You have to have dual color. You have to have no more monochromatic, and you have to have dual color Pip-Boy screen on for it to work. So this is what I did with the pier. So I thought this was pretty cool. But that's basically a projector with some holotapes in it. There's a mod that allows you to do the same thing with Starlight, but it does not work with Clean and Smooth. It conflicts. Okay, that's going towards Children of Adam and Salem. So yeah, this doesn't have any people in it, but I felt like that was a cool effect I was able to do with the lighthouse itself. Put all those lights in there. I have Clean and Smooth revamps every settlement. And that's what I use. That's why I advertise it in the description. Is because it's the primary mod that my builds are built around. If you took Clean and Smooth out, my mods would, or my settlements would look like crap. So we are looking for Mirelurks. And go figure, I don't have it, that I wouldn't have any soft shell Mirelurk meat. I guess the cats want easy stuff to eat, not that tough stuff. I mean, I guess I could go to the pit, but I'm not really sure. Sure where else to look. I'm always clearing that shit out. So if you didn't know, shooting the fusion core on a sentry bot or a power armor will cause a nuclear explosion. Yeah, gunners don't like them. Raiders don't like them. I can definitely do without them. Hey, I'm actually not a bad shot.
Perimeter movement detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
Yeah, oops, I forgot to kill something before it attacked me. Where you at? I hear you, where are you? There you is. There was one survivor, someone jumped out. It's not what I'm looking for, but... Oh, you landed in the water, sucker. You're sitting duck. Or floating duck. Yeah. That was easy pickings. But you're right, the rats are in the air. Oh yeah, I remember this gas station now. Really good little spot. Some pink flamingos. Sniper rifle, which my sniper rifle's better. I still see no Mirelurk eggs. Oh yeah, this is what this is. And I missed. Strike. Alright. Come on, where is... I desperately need a Mirelurk nest. One thing I do like is once you get into the Institute, Simps quit attacking you. What's up with the assault truck? All the gunners. No. Oh, are you just waking up? Well, you're going back to sleep with the fishes. Oops, that's a Minuteman. I don't want to shoot that person. Didn't think Minutemen would be out here. This is another settlement for us. Once I clear the Feral Grove, we'll have yet another settlement under our control. We're coming up on the side of it. Croat Manor. Now, as you can see, the Croat Manor is being repaired.
Yeah.
What were you three thinking? Oh wait, your brains are gone. You're not thinking. So Croat Manor's been rebuilt. That piece is supposed to be missing. You want to get up and play? Play with one leg. Yeah, not easy running with one leg, is it? Alright. Upstairs. Really? You wanna play? Let's play. Not that I need a pipe pistol, but there's a pipe pistol.
Yes.
It looked like I blew his head off, but then his head was still there, so I don't know. Alright, nothing there. Yeah, you're dead. Glowing one. Let's go downstairs because I think we have to clear that section before. Maybe? Yep, gotta clear more enemies. Nice blood splatter. Right, that's where that is.
Sweet.
So see, we're doing more than just building now. We're actually fighting and gunning these fools down. This shot was so strong that it literally lifted him up and threw him back down. should be. Alright, we don't need to worry about that. Are y'all having fun yet? Uh-oh. I know what this means. Yeah, it's... We're gonna fix that problem. I can use the workbench now. Well, we're gonna come out here. Power, miscellaneous. Build a chemistry station real quick. Can't build one. That's right. Craft. Fireworks. Clear. Now, this is the legit way to clear weather, even though it's still technically cheaty. Storm. Let's just clear out all of the bodies. And we can scrap all of our feral girlfriends. We'll scrap that. What else to scrap in here? Sure does sound like Brotherhood is around again. Bloated one. Alright. I don't see the rats, so I'm not sure what the noise is. I definitely hear a vertebrate. I'm gonna take this. So we have quite a few settlements to do now. Oh, you guys are here. spot. Well, he's not shooting at me. But he just launched. I think he just lost his head. Did the explosion really take out the knights? Hard to run when you have no legs. I just keep shooting their legs out from under them. Now active quest. Alright, so it looks like when I took out the vertibird, it took out the knights, although I don't know where they ended up. Well, there's one. Hey buddy, how you doing? I don't think you're doing so well.
Approach. Hostile target identified.
Don't you freaking shoot at me. I wasn't gonna hurt you, but you shot at me, so I'm gonna destroy you. Okay, this is a part. That's part of that central tension. So I don't want to mess with that right now. But it is giving me more waypoints to fast travel to. Alright, back to Sanctuary because I am not finding any Mylark meat. Although, I bet you I know where I can find some. Alright, we're gonna go castle first. Because I'm pretty sure that there's some soft Mylark meat at the castle. Considering that was a giant Mylark nest. Yes. There's one here. One. Regular Mylark meat. Alright, so I got what I needed in a very unlikely spot. I know all the trouble of looking, and I had one at the castle the whole time. Go figure. Very interesting turn of events. I should have looked there first. But the fact I only have one kind of worries me. I'm gonna have to find some more Mirelurks. Or Mirelurk eggs, I should say. Alright. Set this up. We'll come off that for power. Cage, small cage. I need one more. Okay. Tired of looking. Let's see. Aid. Meat. Mirelurk. Nope. Soft shell. Well, no one saw me do that, right? No one saw that. No one has no clue what I'm talking about, right? You didn't see anything. Nothing. Nothing important. Alright, cat cage set. So we have the cat cage, dog cage, mole rat. Who would want a freaking mole rat? A mutant hound. Medium cages, feral ghouls. Who would want them? Gunners. Those can be fun. Those can be fun if you put them in a box. Insect cage. Yeah, I don't want insects. Raider cage. I would love to I would love to build an arena, like build something that they can't get out of, and have one cage in one location and one cage in another location, and a big box of concrete, and let both of them go at the same time and see who kills who. One raider, one cat races. I could do 4. I could do super mutants, raiders, gunners, and ghouls, and see who wins. Then I have the large cages, which there's a brawling cage, a deathclaw cage. Okay. Mirelurk cages. Okay, yeah, I could definitely capture Mirelurks. Rad scorpions, no thank you. Have no desire for anything that burrows. Rad stags? Deer. And Yagwais. Who would win, Yagwai or Deathclaw? I don't know. Have the arenas. Yeah, I could do that. Still haven't figured out how that really works. Don't want the Raider stuff. Enclave stuff. Some of these barriers aren't bad. Yeah. Alright. So I'm gonna call it here. we have our boathouse built and everything going good. Oh, I've got to set her up as the bartender. Which way did she go, George? Which way did she go? Not sure which way she went. Okay, that's... Alright, I don't think that's what that is, but... Okay. I don't think he would be appreciate being called that.
Sure.
Wait, that's the guy. Was it two guys? I thought it was a guy and a girl. Alright, now you need some different clothing. But all my clothing is set for girls, so... Huh. And I can't really get any of that. Alright, I guess they're just gonna look like jerks for a while.
Huh?
I guess they were both guys. I thought one was a female. Oh well. Alright, so that's it for for now. I'll be back tonight, probably around 10 p.m. Eastern. So until then, remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, comment on what you've seen, and don't forget to share the video with those that you think might be interested in my content. Till next time, I'm Scorpion Taz, and I'm out.